Well, we're celebrating the 10-year anniversary of our Salitrillo Creek restoration, and it's worth reflecting on that because when that project was done, that was extremely new and innovative for our community here in San Antonio. And it's always good to go back to those projects and see how they've done over time. We were very happy initially in how the project was established, but now going back and reflecting on that and seeing how can we continue to promote that is really something we think is important to do.
The River Authority was looking to see how conservation and stream restoration would be a long-term solution that would be low maintenance and low future cost. In addition, we were looking to see how natural channel design techniques could be used in a technical sense, whether they would work locally, given our unique weather, our geology, and other factors, but also how they would work in an urban environment.
Prior to the restoration, East Salitrillo was in really poor condition. The maintenance practices were to mow straight up to the edge of the bank. There was little to no vegetation. There were some trees, but they weren't in very good health. It was a safety hazard for kids crossing from one campus to the other. And in general, it was a maintenance problem for the school, constantly throwing in riprap and materials to try to protect the school road and other facilities.
When we first went to the site, there were clear problems with erosion, but from the vegetation standpoint, there was very limited diversity of plant species and very poor coverage, and that resulted in a lack of stability and also not the best of habitats. And so we wanted to improve the habitat, we wanted to improve the stability, we wanted to bring in a greater diversity of native species, and then also a greater diversity of structural habitat. So there was no shrub layer or subcanopy layer present, and we brought in a variety of species to fill that void, as well as the diversity overall.
The site was actually constructed by Sarah's own maintenance crews with oversight and training by a company called Riverworks, who are stream restoration experts in the private sector. This training was beneficial for Sarah to learn how the structures are built and also how they function, and to help them with implementation in other places within the basin they're in charge of.
I mean, it really made lasting impressions to the team that's still here today that was part of that project 10 years ago. You know, really with the continued channel maintenance that we do, a lot of things that we learned back 10 years ago and were taught and really was able to understand, we're still implementing those today. I mean, we still look at channels and we think about you know, sediment transport, and we're kind of looking at streams and rivers and kind of going, okay, well, where's our run and our riffle and our pools and things like that? So it has such a lasting impression on the staff that are still managing channels today for us, just to really kind of look at things a little bit differently, kind of take a step back and go, okay, what is the river trying to tell us? What is the stream trying to tell us? What does it need to do? What does it want to do? And can we accommodate that in some form or fashion?
To be a part of that legacy in how it shows locally that we can use these techniques, we can use restoration, and see how it grows and continues to just improve year by year. It only has gotten better. And to be a part of that is exciting. More than that, we've been able to use Salitrillo as a catalyst. We take people out to the project all the time to show how fantastic it is, how using the natural environment to its fullest protects the built environment, protects other assets, and really creates an asset not just for the school and the local community, but for the San Antonio River Basin as a whole.
I'm really proud that we were able to to improve the habitat in the way that we were, and that we were able to work with the school district and get them to stop mowing to the water's edge and establish this easement and this healthy buffer along the stream.
Well, the project really does align with Sarah's mission and our purpose. We want people to know and love their creeks and waterways, and to get people to act on that. And I think we all feel distress when we see creeks and rivers that are polluted or eroded. Of course, we want to be protected from flooding. This project really kind of shows that innovative triple bottom line, where we have multi-purpose projects that are visually appealing, create green space, protect us from flooding, improve water quality, and are part of our community that we can be proud of.